Wait, people are being scanned and it says that they have a gun here. Wait, what about this guy? Let's scan these guys. Oh, beep. These guys are having a gun battle. Is he here to end me? Pew! And now he's gone. Alright, so today's episode we're basically going to have to be talking about, should all cars be self-driving? Should all cars be self-driving? Okay, let me think. To be honest, if all cars were self-driving, then it would basically mean that each of them have their own like sensors, and then those sensors could interact with each other, saying, "Hey, I'm right here, and you're like this much distance away from me." So, what a normal human would do, but the sensors they would be like too late to realize that there's a car there. So basically, there would be like sensors on both of the cars, and both cars would basically tell each other while there's a bit far away, or give like a warning sign like, "Hey, I'm right here, hey, I'm right here." Like it's like radar, except it's to sensor, just to see what happens. And then after that, and then like there's a whole map connected to the with the self-driving a system connected to the internet, and all those cars on like, I don't know, Google Maps being represented. And then so all the car has to do is just like track what they're going to do and what the destination plan is, and compare it with the others, and then boom. Yeah, it's basically be like airplanes, except cars. Like, like when you're like have to fly an airplane, you have to like go ahead and check in a flight plan. In our case, instead of an airplane, we're using cars, and instead of like a flight plan, we're using a driving plan that you have to register onto like a car, like so that you'll know where you're going, and then it sends up to the internet. And after that, you basically have to look at how it seems to work out well, and what would happen and compared to other cars driving plans. And then with that, voila, if every car was driverless, then I would think that would basically turn the cars into airplanes. I mean, several big companies like Ford, BMW, and Tesla, they all have basically tried to make self-driving cars, and I'm pretty sure that's what the update on my mom's car is supposed to be about. But then again, it's just gonna make everything wonkers, and then probably make more problems and solutions. So yeah, I'm not even gonna go update it. And so yeah, so now for the affirmative and negative positions, dual time. Now, the first reason why all cars should be self-driving is that humans make a lot of errors, and sometimes those errors can be fixed by a computer, so that would technically make roads safer. The second reason is that driverless cars can make clever calculations. Beep 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 beep. So yeah, that would basically end up with the fact that, well, all cars would be self-driving. And now the third reason why all cars should be self-driving, is the fact that it could do those smart calculations, and it could allow people to have relaxed. They're like, "Hey, AI, go drive. Time to." But we haven't appeared there yet, though, because sometimes the car system will alert you saying, "Hey, I need you go ahead and drive because I can't do this. I'm not programmed to do this yet." And the human's like, "Okay, snap, drive." I mean, sure, unless you're like a heavy sleeper, don't sleep on self-driving cars. They're not that reliable yet. The first reason why all cars shouldn't be self-driving is that the self-driving technology gives drivers a very, very false sense of security. Like the system would predict that this guy will go here, but instead this guy is like, hey, I don't know why, but I just want to stop here and test this self-driving car's ability. And then the car's still like, "Hey, why isn't okay? I still have enough time. This guy can still get here in enough time." And then it only realizes that it's like at the worst possible moment, when it's like this close, and like, "Why aren't you moving? Stop!" But it's too late, and it like crashes into the person. It relies on predicted movements that should happen to everyone else, and it should be common sense for most people, but it should be common sense for everyone, when instead it's just common sense for most people. The only people who aren't common sense for that are basically dodo brains. Either that or they're retarded. Either that or they just have mental issues or anxiety issues. Okay, maybe not that last one. The second reason is related to money. Money, 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 money. It would definitely be really expensive to like pry all this up and then put down a new road so that it will be like works well with this system. And we all know how expensive it is to take something out of the house and put something back in, especially like a new refrigerator or a boiler or even a kitchen room too. That's darn expensive, people. Also, the third reason is that we get easily bored if we like don't do anything during a car ride. So yeah, that will be about it. And now here are the results. For negative position, it's the winner because 69% people saying that not all cars should be self-driving. Also, I do think they are. Then we like as a whole big happy family. Then we can all watch a movie together. And then 31% of people think that all cars can be self-driving too. And so I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Hunter and Sean. I hope to see you guys soon in another episode of Hunter and Sean. And I hope to see you guys soon again. So until next time, Shan out. Wear your seatbelt. And peace.